Hey everyone, Irix Guy here, back again with another exciting paddleboarding video. Now, if you haven't paddleboarded before, you're really missing out, because not only is it a lot of fun, but paddleboarding is a great core body workout. As you're standing up and you're paddling and you're concurrently improving your balance skills, because you're having to balance on the board in the water, which it seems like it would be really complicated to do, but it's not. And a lot of that is heavily linked to the type of paddleboard that one chooses. Now, one of the first things that people will likely encounter is, should I get inflatable versus non-inflatable? Well, the advantage to an inflatable paddleboard is that it can deflate, and it can be carried in a backpack, or a large backpack, but can be carried around more easily, stored more easily. The disadvantage to an inflatable paddleboard, of course, is that you got to inflate it if you plan to use it. And if it's left out in a place where it can get scratched or cut, it would have to be patched up. It can leak, and a board that leaks is of next to no value. And then also, even though paddle boards that are inflatable have improved, they still don't give you that rigid feel that a traditional paddleboard does. So once you've decided, do you have storage space for a traditional paddleboard, or maybe only for an inflatable, that may be what encourages your buying decision there. You may not have room to store a non-inflatable paddleboard, but if you do, I would suggest going the non-inflatable paddleboard route. Now, how do you pick the right paddleboard? There's so many brands, there's so many sizes, there's so many shapes, there's so many colors. Well, it's based heavily upon the rider's weight. That's one of the primary things that one must consider. And then also the skill of the rider and the type of water that they're going to be in. Are they going to be in a lake that's pretty much calm? Are they going to be in an ocean trying to catch some waves? So all of that comes into play. Now, there's a website that I would recommend, and I've included a link within this video's description. It's actually after I performed a deep dive analysis as to which type of paddleboard I needed, which type of paddle I needed for my paddleboard, and the best price. And that's where I found Owl Surf and Sup. Sup and Surf, rather. And they're based out of California. Super nice people, super quality product. Couldn't be happier with it. And that's what I ordered. But the reason I'm saying that, not only am I impressed with the product that I got from them, the paddleboard and the paddle, I got the combo kit, but the fact that when I went to their website, it was easy for me to look through the various paddleboard offerings that they have and determine, based upon my weight, my experience level, and the type of paddling that I plan to do. For me, it'll be primarily on the lake, but I was able to easily make my purchase decision confidently. So that's what I would recommend doing, and their prices were reasonable. And actually, and I don't know if it's always free shipping, but it was free shipping when I got it with freight. So it didn't come on UPS or FedEx. It came took a week or so. And the driver called and said, "Hey, are you there?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I got your paddleboard, dude." So I met him. No damage to the box, no damage to the paddleboard within. So it's one of those deals, if you're on the fence, maybe you live in an area where paddleboards aren't plentiful. Maybe they're overpriced. Maybe the ones they have aren't up to par with what you want. So this would probably be a good place to, even if you didn't purchase from them, it would be a good place to do your analysis and determine which length paddleboard you want. Now, I'm a bigger guy, about 6'2", 6 feet 2 inches, and I got an 11-foot paddleboard, and I'm happy with it. I mean, it's a lot of fun. It fits me perfectly. But for shorter people, for lighter weight people, the possibilities are endless. I mean, there's a paddleboard for everyone. So I hope this video helps. I know that it's quite more daunting than, say, picking out a kayak. There's a lot more involved with choosing the right paddleboard, but don't be afraid. I mean, it's a simple process, but it's definitely something that someone, based upon the price of paddleboards, it would probably be in their best interest to do their due diligence up front determine, hey, what size do I need? What size paddle do I need? And know all of that before jumping in and buying, because this is likely something that you'll keep for several years and get continued fun out of it. So, don't jump in and buy something that doesn't fit you, because otherwise, it's like trying to skydive with an umbrella. You may slow you down a little bit, but you're not going to enjoy the experience when you hit the ground. So, just like a paddleboard, you need something that's going to support your weight and enable you to get out there and get your exercise and have a good time, and not have something that's sinking in the water because it's too small, or something that's hard to maneuver because you got a board that's too big for you. So, hope this video helps. Subscribe if you haven't already, youtube.com/IRIXGuy. And as always, share this video and any of my videos with others. Y'all have a great day.